my beautiful creatives, and welcome back to my art studio. I am Chrissie B, and I'm a creativity coach hoping to inspire and empower you to live a more creative life every day. Now today it is time to get back into my travel notebook. I love this notebook so much. I love this whole process, and I am a week behind. So I want to get caught up. So if you remember, it's my first week, second week, third week, my bookmark, it's my bookmark, and then this week. I grabbed a bunch of photos. My girlfriend Ashley and I and her son all went berry picking. It was amazing. It was a super hot day, but we went very early in the morning, which was super helpful. And so I pulled some papers. Now, mind you, they're terrifyingly bright, even to myself. This is a Lily Pulitzer dress, and I think I just got it from a magazine. Probably an ad is my guess. And what I do with this is I don't look at it as a dress. Oops. I don't look at it as a dress, but I look at it as a design. So I don't know. I really wanted to go really bright today, but I also wanted to like make some of these images pop really well and kind of document what's going on in my week. I really like this image of the berries because besides the blackberries, these are all the berries that we had gone picking for that day. So I think what I'm going to do is, instead of like overthinking it, I'm just going to get started. I'd like to get my images and tip-ins down first, so that way I can then, figure out what to do from there. We went to a place on Suave Island, I think is what it's called, here in Portland, Oregon, Suave Island. There's a bunch of farms out there, and I have two images of her boy. He is the sweetest little kid. I love him to death. He's just such a sweetheart. But he's so funny because here we are standing at the blueberry bushes, and we are going through, Ashley and I are going through and like picking berries and filling our boxes up. And he's basically going through and just eating as many berries as he possibly can. I told Ashley that we probably should weigh him before we get to the farm. Like as soon as we get to the farm, we should weigh him, and then weigh him after he's leaving. And then whatever the difference is, that's how much we owe in berries for him. But he went into dinosaur mode and started eating the berries directly from the bush, where he just like mush his face into the plant and like tear off berries in his mouth. And he would pull away with so many like twigs and leaves sticking out of his mouth, but he didn't seem to care. He just thought it was a hoot. So I think I'm gonna go with that image of him, because that's him actually like face mushed in the bush trying to get his blueberries. So I have a few images. So if I do this, have it this way, and have it cut out like a square, when I flip him over, you'll see him pulling his little wagon. Oh, he was so adamant he wanted to pull his own wagon. No one's gonna help him. No one was gonna help him. He is a big boy. He's gonna do it all by himself. So I like that idea as a tip-in, and I really like this pink. So I'm going to roughly measure. Okay, so my idea is one image would go on one side. Oh, trouble. I have to do that again. I did not take into account the fact that washi's going to have to go on one side. So maybe it's okay. So if we tip him in, if this is the back side, we tip him in with room for washi on this side and room for text down there. And then him here. Did I leave enough room? I'm gonna have to trim my photo down just a little bit. Okay, just trimmed a little bit of that off. And I may not adhere this down until I get the washi tape, because I don't know if I want to put writing on this side or if I want to do writing on this side, but let's see. I'm going to use my Tombow permanent tape thingamajiggy, this little guy. Tombow permanent adhesive tape. Get a few strips of that down. I don't know if I use too much, but I'd rather use too much than not enough. So that is my rationale. Now remember, you're gonna tip it in this way. Let's see. I seem to have a habit of... Oh, I almost did it. Eee. I'm trying to debate with myself. I'm in my head right now. Do I want to tip it in here or do I want to tip it in somewhere over here? I think either way would be nice. I kind of do vary it a little bit. Yeah, let's just temporarily see how that feels. I really like the idea of these ones kind of sitting on their own down here. And then I want to, I think, tip Ashley in as well. My girl Ashley. My girl Ashley. If I would have thought of it, I would have rounded the edges. I like this happy day. That happy day is cool. But because I have this bright pink here, I know I have room for color. Like I'll still be doing color as well. I don't know if this is a clear, sticker, so let's check. And I'm gonna check that by lifting the corner of it, and it's clear. So maybe happy day will be on pink and I could put that down here, kind of like balance it out a little bit. Except I still haven't completely sold myself on the idea that it's going to go like where my tip-in's gonna sit. Okay, since I have a lot of this pink, I'm gonna just trim this down just to try something. See if I like it. I'm gonna try just taking a strip of this green. I don't know if we even cut on this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, it won't cut on that. I'll need to use scissors. Stop being lazy and just get your scissors out. So now what am I doing with that? I don't know. Man, it sure does leave a lot of threads though, doesn't it? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I've gone into the stash and I've pulled a black and white. I don't know really why, but I thought it would be a good idea. I want that happy day. And I want some washi tape because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna tip in my images with, even though I haven't exactly decided exactly how I'm gonna lay it down, but I think I'm gonna use, I know I'm gonna use black and white, and I think I'm gonna use either this polka dotted or this stripe. Polka dot stripe, polka dot stripe. I think I'm gonna go, ooh, or this chevron. I'm gonna use that chevron. Because I just decided just this moment. Okay, where did my washi go? So grab a little more. I want to be very like purposeful and use the washi like intentionally, so it's a design element and utilitarian at the same time. So let's put that one down there. Okay, and then do we want to glue him here or here? I think there, yeah. Let's put you there. I have such a good time with this tape dispenser. This, yeah. I had one of the old Tombow and I struggled with it. It slipped all the time and I just felt like I wasted a lot of tape. This one has like a little lever action, so when you press down, you know it's like engaged. So I feel like I'm not wasting as much tape as I usually do. So then here, I still have a couple more decisions to make. Okay, so I've made a decision where the washi or that goes. I like how that balances each other out. Okay, so I wanted to incorporate some of that washi onto this side of the page. So I'm gonna overlap some of the image and the pink. I think it'll poke out, like you'll see it. That's my hope anyways. Maybe, okay, I'm not sure I like that. Oh, I'm just like making a mess of this pink paper. It was a good idea, but no. I'm a little bit stumped, just a little bit. I love this Oh Happy Day, but I also love this polka dot. Is that too much craziness though? Let me move my washi out of the way. So I'm going to get myself a square of this polka dotted paper. So I've decided that I want to make this little guy a tip in because I just like it a lot. And I'm gonna do a pink, I think I'm gonna do a pink washi for that. I'm also looking at my stickers to figure out what I'm gonna put here and here. I want those to be stickers as well. So I'm gonna write this one, and so the adventure begins. Okay, I'm not sure I absolutely love that, but they're down, so I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna doodle around those too, I think that'll help. Okay, I'm kind of like, my brain is all in different places at the moment because I'm doing too many things at once. So I'm gonna stop and let's get this corner finished. Okay, that corner is done. I have an idea. I didn't realize this, but we have blueberries here, we have blue sky here. He's wearing blue, there's blue. I want a little piece of blue, so let me grab something. Okay, so I've grabbed two different Post-it notes. They're both blue. I think I like this one. And I'm actually just gonna use it for color. I want some of this color. What I'm trying to do is for this particular tip end, I want some blue poking out of it. I think that will help just kind of spread the color around a little bit, because I do also have a lot of pink there as well on the page. Yeah, I think it's really subtle, but I like that. I think that's the way I'm going to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape along the top of that photo and along this side, because that's where those two pieces of paper are going to be adhered to. And then essentially, once I've got all of that kind of put together, then I will glue it down as one bigger piece, right? If that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's what I want. So now that I've got it kind of all adhered together, I'm going to cover the whole back with adhesive and get that put on my tip end. But I like that I have the pink and the blue kind of everywhere. So it looks very purposeful versus, you know, looking like a mistake. So yeah, there's that tip in, that tip in. I will have Oh Happy Day probably sitting up here by itself. I need some words there still. Let me grab some washi, but this time I'm going to use my pink washi. I'm going to go in that same kind of bright. I really like the polka dot one. Don't know if that's overkill though. But that's the one my eye went to first, so that is the one I'm going to do. I think I might do this one just a little bit differently. So let me grab some washi, cut myself a piece. Put you down there. So that tip-in is almost complete. There's one thing I want to do to this tip-in. Let me make sure that washi tape is pushed back down again and put this roll away. And I want my black and white back. And I want this little bitty black and white. But I just want to put some numbers here that don't really mean anything, but I love the design of them. So right now, design is gonna win out of substance. I don't want it too long. So I'm gonna put you there, and then not to waste this little scrap, I'm gonna put you over here. Just because I can. Yeah, that's making me happy. I love these colors. Love, love, love them. I need to blacken that up pretty quick because it's a bugging me. Like so. Let that dry for a minute. I like that pen for that, by the way. Now, for this one, there's a part of me that thinks, okay, this is what I'm thinking. I want to put, why do I have a line? Where are you from? Oh, I see. I know what you are. Just trying this out, and it's a post-it note, so it can totally be removed. And a pink. Too much, not enough. And then Oh Happy Day on the top of it. Nope, too much. Let's grab my Oh Happy Day. Why do I keep saying Oh Happy Day? It just says Happy Day. And I've got this in my head. Oh Happy Day. Oh, well. I stuck it down prematurely, but that's where it wants to be, so that's where it's going to stay. And I'm going to try to smooth out all the little air bubbles. I need some words here. I'm going to say live in the moment, because that little kid, he's living in the moment. Oh my gosh, he was having such fun. Okay, I like that. Let's doodle him in, and I'm going to put a little smiley face on this page, because this little tip in. I don't know if I like that little smiley face, but it's down, so it's probably gonna stay for now. I'm gonna take this little guy off. I really like this Today Was Awesome sticker. I don't know, it's got yellow on it, and that doesn't really make sense, but Today Was Awesome. I'm really not liking my little smiley face, so I want to see if I can find something to put there. Yeah, I'm going to add another little, I know, I just keep adding the stickers, but Fortune favors the bold. And because I hate it, I don't hate it, I hate where I put it. So I can get that little part peeled up to lay flat again. There we go. Good enough. Okay, stickers. Move stickers aside. I don't know what I'm going to do on this other side of this tip in. I love it. Because there was this one of him. So freaking cute. Yeah, let's not waste it. Let's glue it down. Oh, I didn't think about that. When I put this down, it kind of impedes the progress of the tip in. like it is in the way a little bit, so I'm just going to move it up so that it's not in the way of moving. There we go. I'm going to grab another washi tape. I really want a really thin one, but I don't know if I have a really thin pink one, but that's okay. Oh, I have this one. This one has little kisses and hugs on it, X's and O's, so that's perfect for this little guy. So there is that, and that, and now that I've taken off my little black and white, I want it back. All right, I think we're ready for journaling, I think. I want to do some dashed lines around here. This is just a Uniball Vision Elite. I don't think it's safe for watercoloring, so I'm just going to try really hard not to touch it when I add my background color. And I'll do my journaling in a proper, like a Sharpie art pen. Okay, I think that's good. Now I am going to hop off camera to go do my journaling, but I will come back and show you what it looks like when it's all finished. So I will be back. Okay, so I've got all my journaling done, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, I've decided that I need a couple extra things, and that is I have a sticker I want to put down here at the very bottom. You can never have too much happy. And I want to kind of having it tucked out, like sticking out a little bit from underneath the tip in. Like so. And then on this picture with Ashley and her son, I want to put friends on there. So I'm going to put that too. Yeah, I think that's sweet. I really like this spread a lot. This was such a fun day. I'm so glad to be able to like document it. I just thought that was a day that was so much fun that I did not want to let it pass without, you know, getting it down. So now that I've got those stickers down, now that I've got the stickers down, I have one last thing to do, and then this spread will be all done. And that is, I need a background color. And I did green last week. Green is kind of the color I would think I would use this time around. So I'm grabbing my watercolor, and I have pink, and I have yellow. I have a random yellow there, so I think that just answered my question. I'm going to use yellow, which is good because it was a very sunshiny day, and because I am right-handed, I'm going to grab my bookmark so I don't lose it. So I'm going to take a brush, and this is a number 12. And again, I'm going to try to avoid these little marching ants that I had created. And I'm going to take like a really bright sunshiny yellow, which is this one here. This is the one I'm choosing. And without putting any water on the page, I'm just going to see what I get. Yeah, I think this does it. I think this really makes me happy. Just kind of make it dark in some spots and light in others. Avoid the marching ants. Just want to make sure that the color is not too thick anywhere, because I really don't want to make the words any difficult to see. I want to have bits of white showing. This is going to be a little bit trickier because I don't want to drop my tip-ins in the paint. But I want there to be color under them, so I don't want to ignore them. I'm wondering if I could just let it dry like that. If it'll cause any problems. Don't know. We are gonna find out. Let's add a little more color in some spots just to make some places darker. Okay, I'm gonna dry this. Because I am impatient, I'm going to take a paper towel, a smooth one, and I'm just going to mush off any big wet areas. That way I don't have to worry about it possibly ruining any of the images, which it totally didn't. I think it's doing just fine. And then the sticker completely resisted, which was awesome. That's what I was hoping it would do. And there you have it. That is my Midori Travel Notebook Journal With Me page for this week. Sorry, I have issues with zooming in and out because I forget. But I hope that you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section and down below. I'm always happy to be of help. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.